Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Los Angeles Dodgers.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. Clearly, he impacted the game last time. 3 runs scored. If you're scoring 3 runs, you're doing a lot of good things. We'll see if he can be a catalyst for the offense again today.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Dodgers. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often to this club.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. Slapped hard the opposite way. Bones has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 9, Ted.
Now in the box,
Williams.
Ted Williams. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. 3-1. Here it is. Good looking sinker on the inside corner.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Runner's back. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fouled back. Again, a 1-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Pulled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Standing in now, Ben Zobrist. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with two away.
Well, that one's going to load the bases up. They held the runner up. They're really looking for a big inning right here, trying to get a big strike out of the next two hitters coming up.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Ready on 1-2. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. The Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for them against one of the best starters in the game?
Matt, they're facing an excellent pitcher. Look, and what great pitchers do, they get stronger as the game goes on. So to me, you got to get him early. I want to see if they take pitches, maybe try to work the count a little bit, get that pitch count up, and maybe see if they can get him weaker as he goes deeper into the game. But it's going to be a challenge, no doubt.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Matt, nobody likes to get blown out, but I look at it this way. I'd rather get blown out and say, forget it, boys, it's time to play ball, instead of losing a one-run game and thinking all the things you could have done to win that game. Now you're in a...
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Jay. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. His first homer here in the series, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Into the box, Rusty Red. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Well, the way I see Ed, he gets a lot of respect for his strike zone. There's not a lot of umpires in the league that have the kind of respect he does. He's consistent, he's got a great zone, and he's well respected across the board.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Into the box now, Rico Black. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Under it is Zobrist, 2 away now.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
In now, J.J. Watts. A tough sinker on the inside corner.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought, uh-oh, he's in trouble. But he's done a nice job bouncing back. Got 2 quick outs, and now he's got 2 strikes on this hitter. He's got a chance to get out of this unscathed the rest of the way.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. But the Dodgers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He'll get us started in the top of the second. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping up now, John Lester, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
John Lester.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. John Lester is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. And with 2 away, let's check in with our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And you can see our series at 1-0 as things are starting to heat up here as we get later into October. So coming to the plate, Jason Hayward. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 3 up. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Payoff pitch coming from Lester. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Batting 6.
Coming to the plate now, Antonio Moose. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Shorty
digging
Mack.
In the switch hitter, Shorty Mack. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Now at the plate, Coco Brown. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
2-strike changeup, but he was able to foul it off just enough to fight it off to get another pitch. That's a tough pitch to hit with 2 strikes.
Now another 1-2. Runners on the move for second. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. He's running again. Pitch outside. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. In now is John Jay. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
That was terrific. You always hear keep your hands inside the baseball. That's a perfect example. The ball was in, and he took it back up the middle. You can't do that if you don't keep your hands inside the baseball.
Here's the 1-1. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ted Williams. He drew a walk his first time up. And he'll snap one over to first. But the runner's back easily. And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he's back in standing. The 1-2 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Moving under it, Brown. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the payoff pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Standing in, Coco Brown. A matchup with John Lester now to lead off the inning. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Hayward sprinting after it. Into the stands. He got it.
Batting ninth, catcher, Big Daddy Kelly.
So digging in now, Big Daddy Kelly. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
1-1 on its way from Lester. And that's on the outside corner. 1-2.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
2 out, nobody on. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Now the pitch. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, followed up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And another foul ball. And he'll step out for a moment here, maybe to give his guy a chance to catch his breath in the dugout for a moment. Once again, a 3-2. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Payoff pitch one more time. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders. Striding in once again, Ben Zobrist. He singled his last time up. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Shortstop.
Here's Javier Baez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. He'll try again, 1-2. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
This ball's grounded foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Here's another 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Moose will put this one away, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They still trail 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Rusty Red comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. High in the air out to center field. Jay has a read on it. 1 away.
The batter, the shortstop, Rico Black.
Digging in for his second at bat, Rico Black. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1-1 on its way from Lester. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2.
Well, maybe that fooled him, or maybe he wasn't looking for it, but man, he hung him a curveball right there in the middle. For him to not swing the bat, being the power hitter he is, who sees a lot of breaking pitches, makes me think he's looking for something else.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And look out, that's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in, J.J. Watts. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. 0-2 now from Lester. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Runner goes. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, he tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone, and he just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
A throw behind the runner at second, and a dive, but he's back in there. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And now he'll go back to second another time here. And the fans don't like this at all. And again a throw. And he'll get back in standing. Runner at second here with one man out. Hot shot on the ground is short. Baez has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Chubby Ali.
Ready for another chance. Chubby Ali. Pickoff move to second. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this one's in the dirt. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. One left for L.A., but they hold a 1-0 lead. So striding forward now, John Lester. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
That's what makes this guy so great. A pitch right on the corner. Most people cannot do that. Seems like he does it anytime he sits back there and says, here's where I want to put it, and he puts it there.
So he sets him down swinging. John Lester is retired to kick off the inning.
Jason Hayward.
And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Misses, ball 2.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 2-2 one more time. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Brown has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
Up next for the Cubs, center fielder.
In now is John Jay. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 3-up, 3-down for the Cubs. So striding in, Antonio Moose comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
The batter, number 10.
Into the box now, Shorty Mack. Payoff pitch coming from Lester. Hard hit ball to short. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
That's just really good hitting. Look, I like the decision. 3-2 changeup. Most guys are not going to hit that ball. He located and made his pitch, but he just got beat by a good hitter.
Stepping in now, Coco Brown, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Hayward has a read on it. He gets there to make the play, and the runner's tagging from first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Pitcher number 35.
Into the box now, Big Daddy Kelly. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Runner goes for second. It swung on and missed the throw. Not in time as he steals second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. And that last pitch was number 74 for Lester in this one. Now a spin and a throw back to second. Now a spin and another throw back to second. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And now he'll go back to second another time here. Runner breaks for third. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Hayward is after it, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is the reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI 2-bagger.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the box, Kiki Bones, line towards center field. Jay will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Dodgers get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. Through 5 innings, it's now 2-0 LA. On the ground up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like you did right here. Nice job.
On its way is pitch number 75. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Ted Williams goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Here's Chris Bryant now. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Bones is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The second baseman, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Bones ranging back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So it's a 2-run home run off the bat of Ben Zobrist. His first homer so far in the series, and with it the Cubs have battled back to tie things at 2.
This is a perfect example of the total concentration it takes to be a pitcher at this level. He was on cruise control, hitting his spots, preserving a 2-run lead, and then boom, he misses his location, and the game is tied. Back to square one.
Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a ball pulled deep down the left field line, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Well, that was an impressive swing. A fastball, as he'll hit a foul ball home run with it, but he got out in front of it a little bit too much. Timing just a tad off.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Mack has got it, and the side is retired. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Ready once again, Rusty Red. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Trying to send him packing for the second time. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
2-1. Here's Lester's offering. Changeup, called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. The changeup and then the fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Again, he sends it out of play. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Now, this is what baseball's about. A pitcher and hitter going back and forth. Foul ball, strike, foul ball. I can't wait to see how this ends.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch. That one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Digging in once again, J.J. Watts. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now a snap move over to first, and the runner back. Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game. Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a snap throw to first. Runner back standing. Set to deliver on 2-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Here's Lester now on 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
That's a big hit right there. 1 out. You got the go-ahead run now at third base. There's so many things that can happen. You get a sac fly, another base hit. A lot of things can happen to get that run home.
Standing in now, Chubby Ali. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll dive back in safely. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And that's off his leg on the mound. Not in time on the throw to second, and now we'll have to wait and see if he's okay out there.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts him ahead in this ball game. If they can keep a lead, get to that bullpen, they got a shot to win this game.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and I believe that's going to be all for John Lester. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Brett Anderson takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Brett Anderson.
Antonio Moose will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. He's set and the 3-1 pitch. That's in there. Base hit. Watts rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner score from second as they double him up now. It's 4-2.
Great recognition. He's looking for a ball up. That breaking ball hung, and he stayed with it. When they're up high, let it fly. When they start out low, you got to let it go.
In now, Shorty Mack. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And this will add on to their lead. It's now a 5-2 ball game. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely.
Right fielder, Coco Brown.
Stepping in now, Coco Brown. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of it depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Coco Brown goes down for the second out here in the bottom half.
Kelly.
Digging in and looking for more. Big Daddy Kelly. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. 3 runs already home here. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Just keeping him float. Set to deal on 2-2. Pitch outside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 base hits. No. Back here at Dodger Stadium. It's on to the 7th now in game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even if he's still throwing strikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. Joe Blanton is forced onto the mound now following the injury. And he'll get as many warm-up tosses as he needs as a result. Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Brian Pena will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting.
Here's Jason
Right
Hayward
fielder.
now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2.
Matt, he's one pitch away from striking out the side. Now, that's a shutdown inning. Your team gets your runs, and then you go back and shut them down. Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Again, a 1-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is Justin Grimm. Gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Justin Grimm.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is pulled into right. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
That's a strong hitter right there. Slider in on his hands, and he still is able to muscle it out far enough for a base hit. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Into the box, Rusty Red. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Hey, he tried the surprise attack there with a bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
Ready for another chance? Rico Black. Couple of walks for him thus far. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Hayward racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. In quickly with it is Hayward, so that holds the runner at third base.
Man, that's got to be a base running mistake right there. But taking a look at it, I guess in his defense, he had to wait to see if the ball was going to be caught. By the time he saw it get down, the ball was already on its way back to the infield.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Hey, these guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Koji Uehara is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. Chubby Ali will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Squeeze was on, but this one will get foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Tap down the line, but it gets fouled. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Now both runners are breaking. Oh, and the bunt attempt is missed here. And the runner from third crosses the plate. So they wind up with the strikeout. That's the good news. The bad news is that the run is in to score on the stolen base. Riding in once again, Antonio Moose. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And there's the fourth wide one, so they'll go after the next guy with a force at any base here and 2 men gone.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Uehara's ready. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. And this one gets away. A throw to the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. It's in now is John Jay. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
So he sets him down swinging. John Jay goes quietly to lead off the 8th. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Fouled straight back.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Ripped down the line. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. He hit the corner and tries for 3rd. And he'll get in there safely.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Standing in now, Ted Williams. And this is fouled back and out of play. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Fouled back. Another 1-2 delivery. To short, hit hard. Backhanded. Throw will get him for the 2nd out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from 3rd.
Hey, they get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade an out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot. Stepping in, Chris Bryant. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no. Carl Edwards Jr. is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Carl Edwards Jr.
Digging in to try it again, Coco Brown. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Easy there, big fella. 2-2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And this is going to be a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit hard towards center, and this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Well, you went right after him with the 3-2 fastball. That's what you're going to do with guys that are struggling. This time, he just beat you.
Corey Seager will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Blanton, number 5. Corey
A runner at
Seager.
first with no outs here. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1. Now a move over to first. A dive, but he's back. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Pitch outside. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Ready for another shot now. Kiki Bones. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Spin and a throw back to second, and he's back standing. First and second here with nobody out. Now the double steal is on here. One attempt misses.
Right on the tag.
Slow roller back to the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes,
for the
and he just got it off the end of the
fielder.
bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
One and one. Here it comes. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Boy, he is just being way too aggressive and not staying with the ball in the zone. He's already got 2 strikeouts, and he comes up there and swings this one out of the zone. Not a good game so far.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Now another 1-2. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. They'll try again. 1-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Dodgers leave 1. They still lead it 6-3. Another nice evening here in L.A. as we welcome you back to this production of baseball on MLB Network. Sergio Romo comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Ben Zobrist. He's the one to start things off, getting this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a 9th inning rally. The 1-2 pitch. Now a hard liner. Foul. Pulled toward right center field. Red is there. 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Digging in, Javier Baez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Oh, he got out in front of the changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there. But back
Ground. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out, and the Dodgers, in a game they really needed, are able to salvage game 2 here at home as the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win at home in front of their home crowd.
And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. The Los Angeles Dodgers have evened up